The African National Congress says it will continue its calls for the removal of the Israeli embassy.
These calls came during a pro-Palestinian march in Johannesburg from Mary Fitzgerald Square to Constitution Hill. That's as much of the world is observing a day of solidarity with the Palestinian people.
In 1977, the UN General Assembly called for the annual observance of this day to fall on the 29th of November. Ahmed Kajee was there.
Civil society organizations and political parties have ripped up their operations here at Constitution Hill as they marched in solidarity for Palestine. Earlier today, the event started off at Mary Fitzgerald Square, where organizations including the African National Congress, the Economic Freedom Fighters political party Al Jamaa, as well as the Palestine Solidarity Alliance, all gathered at the Mary Fitzgerald Square, made their way towards the Nelson Mandela Bridge and finalized their speeches and keynote addresses here at Constitution Hill. The keynote address from the African National Congress was Secretary General Fikile Mbalula. He joins us right now to just take us through their particular points. Mr. Mbalula, thanks very much for your time today. A good turnout in solidarity with the people of Palestine.
Yes, it is a good turnout. The solidarity with the Palestinian people has gained momentum within civil society and also among political parties that share the same view with regard to what is happening in Palestine today, which is good. And we as the ANC, we define ourselves within the broad front, of progressive political parties who are fighting for justice, self-determination and against the occupation of Palestine. And these are the things that we share with many people across the globe, starting from the United Nations. So today, coming together with trade unions, civil society and political parties across to make this statement of solidarity right here at the Constitutional Hill is something politically not just correct but important in terms of solidarity work.
Mr. Mbalula, there was also perhaps some criticism from the likes of Kiwusa, who said the ANC could be doing more and should be doing more with regards to severing ties with Israel and, perhaps furthering the cause for the Palestinian people.
If you want to blame this on the ANC and what our government has done and want to play politics, you'll miss the point. The ANC can organize its own march. The ANC can, because there is an election and EFF is proposing a motion in Parliament, say no, because it is EFF, we will not stand for the Palestinian people. We supported the EFF motion. We stood with EFF and all other political parties, and we worked for that motion for the Parliament of South Africa to pronounce in the manner in which it did. So we've got a very good a momentum around that. So spoilers who will simply come and verbose politics do not carry the deep understanding of what solidarity is all about. Let's fight our battles. Fight the ANC, raise your issues about whatever you criticize the ANC about, but there's an equally an important thing about what must happen. Our government has taken steps and they've participated, not acting alone, participated within forums to make our voices heard. Qatar, it has led now Qatar truce, as it is characterized, to the release of the hostages. We're getting somewhere, and our government is playing its role there. To an extent that we move now the gear to shutting down the embassy will be determined by how I think the situation obtains on the ground. But the ANC shares the same perspective, that we need to move towards shutting down that embassy to make our voices heard. And our solidarity does not end with just the ceasefire. Our solidarity continues to fight to guarantee self-determination for the Palestinian people against the occupation. That's what is important. That will guarantee long-lasting peace, guarantee a state of Palestine alongside the state of Israel.